the night they make sounds. They gather like those before them had in previous centuries to make music for this station that so few know about because it's a pirate radio station. WPIG, Weirdos playing in garages. new now. Hey, how's it sound? How's it sound? The wildest, luckiest sounds on the planet. Brought to you by Madness. We were going to be the original band Madness, but we screwed up. We call ourselves Sadness. We really didn't catch on. But Madness got the nod. You know, a lot of people would say to me recently, what the hell's going on? Seems like our entire sense of reality is completely slipping out from under our feet. Madness reigns supreme in the streets. It's not by accident at all. It's on design, it's by design. Because the first phase of a psychological warfare operation is always to get you to believe that your sense of reality has disappeared. And when your sense of reality has disappeared, you can be filled with the glorious bounty of the new reality, of the new leader that leads you to the new reality, which is the same as the old reality, only with different shepherds for we sheep. You notice I said we sheep, not you sheep, not they sheep, we sheep. You're driving late at night. You're searching for something on the radio other than classic rock, retreads of the greatest hits of the 80s, 90s, that you've heard 40,000 times each. Sure, I love the music of my youth, but we don't all take it a little too far. And then, somewhere in between the Kentucky-West Virginia border, a station comes out of nowhere onto your radio. You've never heard a station like this. It's WPIG. WPIG. Weirdos playing in garages. There's nothing but music from weirdos playing in garages. Sounds to assuage the realities of our lives. So spent working and toil for the man. But at night they make sounds. They gather like those before them had in previous centuries to make music for this station that so few know about because it's a pirate radio station. WPIG, Weirdos playing in garages. And you come upon this station and you're like, this station is everything I've always wanted in my entire life. It could free me from the 7,000th playing of Van Halen's 1984, or the Beastie Boys, or the Cure, or God forbid Leonard Skinner's Freebird. Now mind you, I have nothing against these cultural institutions, but they've taken up way too much room in our cultural dialogue. And therefore, we bring you our first live performance for WPIG, Pikeville, Kentucky, or maybe it's in Grundy, West Virginia, or maybe it's in Jackson or Canton, Kentucky, or maybe it's in Huntington. Nobody knows the mystery of WPIG other than the weirdos playing in their garages. Making shit up as they go along. This God-forbidden earth, lacking empathy, thrilled with violence and cruelty. And when you've had enough of it all, you head for that area, hoping to pick up the sacred sounds of WPIG, Weirdos playing in garages. Gonna start a cult in the mountains of West Virginia based off the prophetic apoplectic and apocalyptic philosophical writings of Andre Agassi. Would you like to join us? Listen closely, you can hear the fart in the bass. Each stroke is a representative of a fart gathered from the cosmic energy of history. I think that last one was Grover Cleveland's fart. Can you entertain the idea of a fart coming from the buttocks of James K. Polk, American president, father of Manifest Destiny? You better think long and hard if you do. check in at the pregnancy center. That used to be the toll bridge. But now we'll just check if you're pregnant. 'Cause you gotta make more babies for the man and his sinister plan. That is why J.D. Vance always dreams of looking in your underpants. J.D. Vance, how the hell did he get where he is? I have some theories. That is more of a ball gag and a president, at least the former president of PayPal, a guy named Peter Thiel, is out to get a feel of J.D. Vance and his underpants. He's gonna take a chance on J.D. Vance, walking around his billionaire's mansion in his underpants. And now he wants to look what's in your underwear, because everything is a projection leading up to an election. But J.D. Vance and his weird friends are there, obsession with your underpants. What got into this boy? Ain't nobody in Middletown, Ohio teach him to be like that. And he's trying to be like that. And I talk to people in Middletown all the time who tell me we fully reject J.D. Pants. See, J.D. Pants. Because he wants to get in your underpants. You can't stand it. You just want to be yourself and do your thing without him looking at your thing. Sad, sad state of affairs. A blemish of the great mini tradition in Middletown, Ohio. J.D. Vance, stay out of my underpants, you goddamn weirdo. That's how you end it. That was good. Yeah, that was all right. Some guy before we had all these electronic things, some guy came along and said, I'm the rock player. It wasn't rock music. It was just a couple of stones. Click-clack together in a rhythmic fashion. And that's what those prehistoric people did. Pass the time. They made smelly, stinky love in the bush. They made some babies. A lot of them died of disease. Some of them got eaten by saber-toothed tigers. But they kept on doing it because that's what we do. We fill up our time. Because the past and the future are merely an idea. The only reality that exists is the here and now. And soon the here and now will be an idea we call the past. And we'll look towards another idea and wonder if that's just another idea called the future. The only actual reality we have is now. So make your now as glorious as you can make it. If it isn't as glorious as you can make it, seek out the means. Ask someone, how glorious, how much more glorious can I make my now? is a good one and brings me pleasure in the now, as opposed to bringing me sadness in the now, which would cloud up my day and cause depression. And it would also likely look at my perception of the future, another idea, mind you, less appealing, which would also foster depression and a sense of less happiness. All you have is the now. Be as happy as you can be. If you can't reach that happiness that you want, that you seek, do all that you can to bring that about. Because everything is made up. All the little roles that we have for ourselves in our lives are a giant lie. All the little bosses and titles and hierarchies we have, nothing but a lie designed to corral you in and make you less likely to seek out a wonderful now and always be struggling with the future and the past, not realizing that it's someone else has implanted ideas in your brain to make you worry about the past and the future. They're controlling your now. How now, brown cow? Would you like to meet a sow called Piggly Wiggly? You say Piggly Wiggly enough, you'll become happy. That's one of the lessons I've learned in my life. Enjoy the now by sprinkling in intermittent sayings of Piggly Wiggly, the greatest grocery store in the South. Now I've heard people say Piggly Wiggly's kind of dirty. And it may be. That's where this portal to space begins. NASA has just announced that we can pass into a black hole, into other realms of existence, quantum reality, if only we are willing to encompass the wonders of Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, it's fun to be weird.